Hello and a very warm welcome to Science Monitor, your weekly update on what is happening in and around the country in the field of science, technology, research and innovation. With a special focus on India, we bring you the stories that have the potential to change the S&T landscape of the country and impact your life. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. From the promising antiviral properties of Buranj to the first open rock museum in India, we have plenty in store for you. But first, let's begin with the headlines. Phytochemicals-rich rhododendron petals found effective in inhibiting the replication of novel coronavirus. Researchers from IIT Mandi and ICGEB New Delhi get a promising therapeutic candidate against the COVID-19 infection. India gets its first open rock museum. Established at CSIR National Geophysical Research Institute, Hyderabad, the unique museum provides invaluable insights into the geology of India. Free enrollment for the Swayam NPTEL online certification courses in January 2022 semester is on till the 31st of January. The platform is providing people of all ages an opportunity to learn and update their skills from the comfort of their homes. And we'll see more such developments in our segment Science Express. And now the news in detail. Rhododendron or Buranj is a well-known flowering tree in the Himalayan region. The sharbat prepared out of its flowers is known to have many health benefits besides being appetizing. Now a study by the Indian Institute of Technology Mandi and the New Delhi-based International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology has also identified phytochemicals in its petals that could potentially be used to treat COVID-19 infection. Let us see a report to know more about the findings of the study.
The Himalayan region is a wonderful source of several types of flora and fauna. The majestic mountains are home to a huge variety of plants, many of which have medicinal properties and have been used since ancient times. Today, modern science is helping to uncover many unknown properties of the vegetation found in this region. During one such study, Indian researchers have discovered a possible cure against the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Researchers from the Indian Institute of Technology Mandi and the International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology in New Delhi have found that the hot extract of the rhododendron arboreum flowers, commonly known as Buranj, is effective in the treatment of the COVID-19 infection. The results of this study have recently been published in the Journal of Biomolecular Structure and Dynamics.
We are carrying an exciting project on profiling of phytochemicals from Himalayan biodiversity for therapeutic and nutritional applications. Our hunt for natural molecules from 20 plus plant sources led us to the phytochemical-rich petals of Rhododendron arboreum as a potential candidate against COVID-19 targets. This research is supported by IIT Mandi and my collaborators from ICGEB New Delhi.
The red color flowers of rhododendron or Buranj have been known for their various health benefits. Scientists have now discovered that the phytochemicals present in the extract of their petals show strong antiviral properties. The hot water extract from the petals was found to be rich in quinic acid and its derivatives. These phytochemicals are effective against the virus in two ways. They bind with an important enzyme of the virus, thereby inhibiting its replication, and also to the human ACE2 enzyme that mediates viral entry into the host cells. That is why it is being seen as a promising candidate to fight the coronavirus infection.
Based on our in silico studies and lab-based antiviral assays, we hypothesize at least two modes of action of the rhododendron petal phytochemical extract. First is, it blocks or slows the viral entry into the host cells, And second is it potentially inhibits or slows down the viral replication or multiplication.
Throughout the pandemic, new variants of the coronavirus have stumped scientists, researchers, and the common man at every step of the way. In such a scenario, this latest research on novel way of tackling the virus can prove to be very helpful. The research team plans to carry out additional studies to understand the precise mechanism of inhibition of COVID-19 replication by specific phytochemicals from Buranj petals, and has also invited pharmaceutical companies to develop drugs from this natural source.
The country's first open rock museum has been established at the CSIR National Geophysical Research Institute in Hyderabad. The museum was inaugurated by Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on the 6th of this month. The purpose of this one-of-a-kind rock museum is to educate one and all about the interesting facets of geology and its relevance in our daily life. The Science Monitor team recently visited this unique museum to get first-hand experience. Take a look.
Different kinds of rocks and stones present around us are used for the purpose of construction and also to increase the aesthetic appeal of the facades. But have you ever wondered how these stones and rocks came into existence and become a part of our life? Now, India's first open rock museum will be providing all kinds of interesting information about these natural resources present in the many layers of the earth. This rock museum, established at CSIR's National Geophysical Research Institute, Hyderabad, was recently inaugurated by Dr. Jitendra Singh, Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences. Our team too visited the institute to explore the utility of this wonderful museum and interacted with scientists of the institute.
CSIR National Geophysical Research Institute has recently opened a rock museum which has been designed in an open and fortunately been dedicated to nation by Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh ji.
Here we have displayed about 45 different rock types as we see them in the field, and you can see the mineralogy and also different structures and the textural relations of different minerals in these rocks here, and each rock is a resource.
About 45 rocks obtained from 14 states of the country have been displayed in the open premises of the NGRI, a premier institute for geophysics and allied subjects. These mineral rocks obtained from different depths of the earth range in age from 3.3 billion years to 55 million years. The purpose of this museum is to provide students and researchers with detailed information about the rock diversity of India, its importance and utility.
So in an area called Mahagiri in Orissa, in the Tumka Daiteri base of Shingam Craton, we found some of the oldest materials dating back to 3,950 million years. That sample is being displayed here. You can see here a dacite, which is a volcanic rock, acid volcanic rock, which is of 3,560 million years, which is one of the oldest acid volcanic rock found on the Indian subcontinent. So, and also the next to this there is a granitic gneiss from Gorur from Karnataka, which is about 3,300 million years. This is a sample called stromatolite, which is from the Jaladurgam village from Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh. You can see here there are a lot of columnar growths of colonies of these early bacteria, the early formation of the earth into colonies, and you can see the layering growing up in the sequence, and you can see the rock. It is called stromatolite. And similarly, over a period of time, life evolved and into more complex forms. Here there is a rock called fossiliferous limestone, in which you can see a lot of brachiopods, small shells got stuck in limestone matrix, and which became consolidated. This was around about 120 million years old, Cretaceous age, from the Tiruchirappalli from Tamil Nadu. And this is a petrified wood from Khammam of Andhra Pradesh, where each component, each cell is replaced by silica, and now it turned out to a stony wood kind of structure.
Rocks are formed over different periods of time due to the mineral deposits present in the earth. The rocks displaying different forms and sourced from different places play a key role in the economy of India, as they are harnessed to obtain a variety of minerals, metals, and even precious stones. Samples of different kinds of rocks present in this museum expand one's knowledge about their various uses.
This is a rock called Bandarian Formation, which works as a proxy for such a growth of life, and which you can see here. There is layers of quartz-rich and iron-rich layers here, and there is a hematite ore, which is the ore for iron. So here these rocks, they come from very deep in the mantle, at about 175 to 200 plus kilometers depth, and which are explosive volcanic rocks. You can see here large chunks of material that is struck in this kimberlite, and these come from very great depths. These are the best suitable rocks that will help us to understand what is happening deep in the earth at hundreds of kilometers depth. So these also bring diamonds to the surface of the earth. Geology is a subject that can be best understood or best learned in the field. So rock is an aggregate of minerals, and the internal structures and textural relations between different minerals, they give us a lot more information on the processes that underwent in their formation.
Apart from the Open Rock Museum, NGRI also has an exhibition on minerals. This exhibition showcases different minerals discovered so far and throws light on their formation and utility in our lives.
At CSIR National Geophysical Research Institute, we use different geophysical methods in which we either use the artificial or natural sources, and based on the physics model, interpret the physical properties of the rocks at depth. It's more important that how the large number of students can take part in the development of their career towards earth sciences, which is going to be a science for the sustainability of the humankind.
Human civilization has grown exponentially, utilizing the invaluable resources present in the rocks. Therefore, these rocks are tied closely to human development. It is important that young students understand the importance of this asset and join the field to make its use sustainable. The Rock Museum is a successful attempt to attract and inspire the younger generation towards this exploration. And the Government of India plans to build 75 such museums across the country.
The National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning was initiated by 7 IITs and IISc Bengaluru to provide quality education to all, and is now a part of the Swayam platform of the Government of India. For its semester starting January 2022, Swayam NPTEL is offering over 590 online certification courses, with popular courses such as data science, electric vehicles, and introduction to machine learning on offer. Aspirants can enroll for this semester by January 31st. Here is a report with all the relevant information that you need to know.
In a bid to make engineering education more accessible to everyone, 7 Indian institutes of technology in Bombay, Delhi, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Guwahati and Roorkee launched the National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning in association with the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore in 2003. At first, the program identified core engineering disciplines and 235 courses in web and video format were developed. Designed for professionals and students from IITs and outside, NPTEL began offering open online courses in March 2014 along with certificates from the IITs and the IISc for those who completed the courses successfully. The program is now a part of the Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds or SWAYAM, initiated by the Government of India, which seeks to bridge the digital divide for students who have hitherto remained untouched by the digital revolution. SWAYAM NPTEL online courses now also include other institutes of technology apart from the IITs and IISc. It is a platform on which quality education is being made available almost free of cost to every student of every category or even aspiring professionals. NPTEL has the distinction of being the world's largest online repository of courses in engineering, basic sciences, and selected humanities and social sciences disciplines. Its YouTube channel is the most subscribed educational channel with more than 42 lakh subscribers. It has over 1 billion views with more than 56,000 hours of video content available on the channel. For its January 2022 semester, SWAYAM NPTEL is offering more than 590 online certificate courses, applications for which are being invited. Some of the most popular courses include data science, electrical vehicles, programming courses such as Python, Java, C and C++. Apart from these, new courses like a course on Hindustani music, multidisciplinary courses like research methodology for research students, basic ornithology courses, oral biology courses for dental students, blockchain and its applications, online privacy are also being offered. The admissions process for these courses is now underway. Applicants can apply free of cost by visiting https:/swayam.gov.in/NPTEL till the 31st of January 2022. These courses are taught by experts from reputed institutes that includes IITs and IISc and are provided completely free of cost to learners across the country. In these certificate courses of 4, 8 or 12 weeks duration, individual certification exams are conducted at exam centers located in about 150 cities across the country. Certificates are awarded to successful candidates upon completion of the course. More than 1,58 lakh students and professionals have enrolled for NPTEL courses since its inception. This effort of the Government of India in collaboration with technical and academic institutes is providing a golden opportunity to the disadvantaged and economically weaker students of the country to join quality education institutions. Along with this, professionals of all ages are also upgrading their skills in different fields.
And now let's have a quick look at some other developments that have made news in the field of science and technology in our segment Science Express.
On 20th January, Union Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Jitendra Singh launched the mobile COVID testing facility, iLab, for Northeast, beginning with Mizoram. The facility, which is capable of performing both RT-PCR and ELISA tests, will be used to provide COVID testing access to rural and remote parts of the northeastern region. iLab is a rapid response mobile laboratory indigenously built by Andhra Pradesh MedTech Zone with support from the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. This innovative vehicle was launched in June 2020. Equipped with state-of-the-art equipment and a biosafety facility, it can also be used for the detection of infectious diseases like TB, HIV, in addition to COVID-19. The Government of India is gradually deploying eye labs to provide rapid and accurate diagnostic testing facilities to all remote and inaccessible areas of the country. As part of the international cooperation in science and technology, experts from India and Israel deliberated on broadening the scope of the India-Israel Industrial R&D and Technological Innovation Fund, or I4F, at its 8th governing body meeting. In this meeting, held through a virtual medium, 3 joint R&D projects worth $5.5 million were approved. In the meeting, Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, who is also the co-chair of the program from India, appreciated Israel's contribution to science and technology and acknowledged the potential of the I4F. The India-Israel Industrial Research and Development and Technological Innovation Fund, or I4F, is a joint program between the Department of Science and Technology, the Government of India, and the Israel Innovation Authority. In India, the Global Innovation and Technology Alliance is appointed to implement the I4F program. A recent example from Germany has showcased once again how technological interventions are making life easier for humans. In a district in Berlin, an avatar robot is being sent to school to represent a sick child. The 7-year-old is too ill to go to school as he is suffering from serious lung disease. On the initiative of the local council of the district, the problem was solved by using an avatar robot that sits in the class in his place. Avatar robots are remotely operated robots that a person is able to attach to. By allowing the user to have direct input into them, these robots allow the transmission of movement, sense, and emotion of the attached person. Using the avatar robot, the child not only attends school but also keeps in touch with his friends. According to the local education council, 4 such avatar robots were brought in view of the COVID pandemic, but looking at their usefulness, it seems that they can also be used beyond COVID. Several Earth-observing satellites have collected data during and after the powerful undersea volcanic eruptions that demolished a small, uninhabited South Pacific island in the Kingdom of Tonga. On the 13th of January, an unusually large blast rocked the Tonga volcano, but an even larger explosion on the 15th of January produced an atmospheric shockwave and tsunami which traveled around the world, reaching as far as the distant coastlines of Peru on the other side of the Pacific. The eruption generated an enormous cloud of ash, and according to scientists, the eruption column reached the Earth's stratosphere, the second layer of the atmosphere, up from the ground. The eruption has also generated a series of so-called atmospheric gravity waves, which were detected by a NASA satellite radiating outwards from the volcano in concentric circles. Scientists affiliated with NASA's disasters program are gathering imagery and data and sharing it with colleagues around the world, including disaster response agencies.
That is all in today's edition of Science Monitor. Keep sending your feedback and suggestions through email. Our email ID is indiascience@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write into us at Vigyan Prasar, A50, Sector 62, Noida, 201309, Uttar Pradesh. So we will take your leave now. See you again next week. Till then, stay safe and think scientifically. Bye for now.